Alright. Looks like we're live. Looks like we're pretty good. I made sure to connect this over the Ethernet, not Wi-Fi this time. So quality should be as good, hopefully. 720. Yeah, that looks perfect. That really does the trick. Now I'm going to notify people. Gonna start Petrus in just a bit. And yep, that looks like we're ready to go. So if any of you don't know, if you look at the new scoreboard, I am the top player on Petrus with a time of 551 seconds. Convert that to minutes, that's around 9 minutes 10 seconds. Some quick little tips you might not know about Petrus. Let me check. Some quick little tips you might not know about Petrus are that it oh right, if you've ever played Petrus, if you've ever played Petrus, the piece selector, that goes for the first 4 rounds. After the first 4 rounds, there's no more piece selectors. And it might seem like level 4 is impossible or something, but it's in fact that's what I thought, but in fact it's not. If you look at the sidebar, the level number actually changes. However, there's no piece selector, and the game keeps going on. I went to the code and looked at this. I thought it was a bug, but then Imperial Waffle, the creator of this game, showed me it was in fact not a glitch. That was part of the game. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to start. Strategy here: choose all the regular 4-block pieces. Make sure to make them blocky pieces. So for this, and you want to, wait, I choose that, so that, and then that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wall right here. So by using the 4-block pieces, I try to use using the 4-block pieces means it takes longer to get to the top, which means it takes more time, which is exactly what we want. The reason why I made it interlacing, where I did block, line, is because as you can see when I cycle the pieces, the cycle pieces will come up to light, will come up here, and I'll show you what's with that. So if I cycle it, now, whatever, you see the block piece that's in the cycle piece block, that's going to disappear and be replaced by another piece. So all I have to do is just press that 2 times, and boom, I get 2 line pieces. Pretty much 4 line pieces from the start. And then I can work on from there with the next pieces, and just let that go. And I'm just going to try to find all the block pieces I can. Might take a little slow though. So any who kind of started this quickly, how was your day? Your day's good? Say that in the chat, because I sound now like a streamer. Any good? If all else fails, just use a 5-block piece. Try not to use 6-block pieces, but if you really can't find anything, then use a 5-block piece. Don't try to be so committed that it becomes like a problem. But try your best to try to just use as many as possible. Use as many 4-block pieces as possible. Alright, so it looks like we are set. So I'm going to change it to I'm going to delete the first row. I'm going to pause it right here. I want to say something, because I usually can't play and talk at the same time. But for that little back there, that was an exception. Crap, I forgot when you go back on the tab, it unpauses. My new update, which will come out next year, I was hoping it came out earlier, but Imperial Waffles planning my update and his update to come out at the same time, which is accounts, which is annoying. And speaking of, I don't think I ever filled in my username because I don't usually use Firefox. Anywho, for Petrus, you want to try to get the highest score and the highest time as possible. That way you get a good score-time ratio, which puts you higher. I'll show you the graph later, but pretty much when you graph the score-time ratio, sorted by score, you can see there are like spikes in the time, and you can see there are like spikes in the time, more at the beginning of the graph. There's some at the end too. They're like curves. They're like almost like exponential curves that curve down. You know those ones that like never reach 0, both axes. Yeah. So In those, when you get a better score time ratio, you go more towards 0. You go more toward the 0.00. The more toward the 0.00 you get, the better score time ratio you want, the better score time ratio you get, which is the one you want. So I believe Boomerang Bro. I don't know. Hold on, I'll just unpause this and then pause it right there, so that way no confusion. But this guy, Boomerang Bro, the guy I beat just recently, actually, he held the score October 8th, and I got the score November 24th, which was like 4 days ago. So I believe he has the biggest score time ratio. I might have gotten it since, you know, I have a lower score but bigger time. So however, it's sorted by score. So he might be farther up, and I might be in, and he might pass me because he has a bigger score. However, if you look down here, I have a score of 8,000. Please ignore the score under me because that is a glitch, and Imperial Waffle has not deleted that score yet. So hopefully it gets deleted. Oh. Thank you, Imperial Waffle. I will update it. He just told me. Okay. Okay, good. Thanks for telling me to fix streaming. Sweet. And so yeah. I have the best score of 8,000. If you go on the Discord channel, you can if you go on the Discord link, boop, if you go on the Discord link, which is over on the sidebar right here, there's a link to it where I have the rules for highest time and highest score / time and all that. So let's get back to Petrus. I do not think I changed my username yet, so if I do that, crap. Okay, there we go. It auto pauses it when I type. Oh, I'm gonna have to let this game go since it, you know, it resets. But that's okay. We have a whole new set of pieces. This one happens to be a fairly crappy one, so I'm going to refresh. Better. There we go. Block line, block line. Got any more block lines? Nope, that was pretty good by itself. So let that fall down. Best time, null. High score, null. As I said, I don't really use this browser. I just use it so, you know, like, no one sees all my bookmarks and extensions and everything. So, do I have any more tips on Petrus? Do you have any more tips for me on Petrus? I have a tip later, which I will show. Block. I probably shouldn't have chosen 3, but I think that's okay. I think that goes. We're not gonna need. I'll need 2 more. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to plan. Okay, and then we'll get. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. We're good. So I will get a full line just with the pieces I picked. Luckily, as you can see, I actually added the next 3 pieces under the cycle piece and next piece. I added that update, and it's very helpful because you can see whatever piece is next in the queue to that box up there. Dang it, I gotta use 5 piece. Whatever piece is next in the queue to that 5 piece, that stays, while the cycle piece option does not. Before you didn't know what was going to the cycle piece; it was just usually what was in the next piece slot. But now you can actually see that it's almost the same. Like, it's almost the same. What's the word? It's almost the same queue because it is. It uses the same queue for the next piece and cycle piece, except, you know, it changes. Goes to different rates because the next piece you use more than the no it's a cycle piece. You use more than the cycle piece because you can cycle as much as you want. And I'm going to slot it down right here. But I'm going to press pause. I forgot I did that. I'm actually going to go to here. That way I don't accidentally land on it. There we go. Everything's good. Hopefully. Oh, we got a lot of comments. Deleted. Save scumming. Very nice. Hey, use the desktop app. That's the main tip. And promoting the web app. Okay. Try making out your score time ratio. Oh yeah, try maxing out your score time ratio. I'm starting at promoting the desktop app. Imperial Waffle's really pumped about the desktop app. It's cool and all. Still some bugs to fix out, but that's totally fine. One of the bugs is like the top, but he says it only works. It works on his computer, so there's not much you can do about that. When it comes to like other stuff. It's only for Windows right now too, so we'll just have to wait till we get hold of a Mac computer to convert it to install it for Mac. Or I don't know if we even need a Mac computer. Maybe I don't know. I didn't help make the desktop app. I only helped make updates for the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript of it. But yeah. Oh, if you're wondering why I'm not using the desktop app right now, it's because there are, as I said, there are some bugs in it, and I don't know. I kind of just like flip-flopping tabs and all that. Once it get I might use the desktop app next time. Um, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I've played for the web for so long that I kind of just feel comfortable with the web. However, the Petra, I mean, it's right. Duplicate. Let me just duplicate the tab so I don't have to go back on it. It's right here. If you click it, it downloads it right away. It should come up right. Yep. Petra Swim. There we go. 132. There we go. And so, and then you could just go right there. And I'm going to delete it since I already have it installed. Oh, there we go. So yeah. I highly suggest you download it. Sorry about that. Oh, it looks like Alt did that. That's just my mute key. So yeah. Oh, sorry if you see any curse words here. I mean these are just random players. They didn't reveal their name. If you want to know what those numbers are, that's like anonymous numbers. Pretty much when you press reset score, those numbers come up, or reset, not reset score. Change name, and then you do reset username. It changes to those like, and that kind of like those numbers. That way, you know, it's your username. It's also, yeah, and it saves throughout your computer. So even if you change your name and you decide to reset, it'll reset back to that. Let's continue with our game that we had. Sorry about that. If you notice any Petrus glitches, for this one, I solved the stuck in the not solved, but I mean, but I fixed the stuck in the wall glitch. What it was doing is the column when it literally the code was it like if you press this key, then just immediately switch it to like all the properties of the falling piece, all the fallings of the falling piece immediately go from the next piece to the falling, or for the cycle from the held piece. That's what that was from when it was still a held thing to the cycle. I'm like no, this won't do. So I made it so. So I made it so it would work, and it would say if it's this close to the wall, then move one away for the left and right side, and it wasn't working for a bit, and I didn't know why until I realized. Sorry, I almost messed up there, so I don't want to play and talk at the same time. But it was doing so. It turns out I had to like subtract it by 1 or something for it to actually work, which was a weird thing. But you know, computer's weird, so. Sometimes, I mean, and it works too. Well, up until like it works, but like to a certain extent. Okay, I'll tell you why I just used a 6-piece here. Wait, no. Okay, I shouldn't have. But the reason why I'm not cycling as much is because now we're getting higher, and we're trying to waste. Okay, we're at 202 now, but all right. So the reason what I'm doing right now is I'm keeping that site. You see in the bar, you see the long piece that's there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep that in there. That way, at the very last second, I can push it over the side and just and then you know what? I'm not gonna be too risky, so I'm just gonna do it now. Oh, there we go. I would not have made it if I had waited longer. So if you look at the side, it just said right there. I'm not gonna unpause it. Just want to talk. It said 228. So I'll probably get like a time for the first level of 230. My best one is like 235 to 236, 237. and that's a pretty good one. For the other ones, because I didn't realize till recently, that the score is a carryover. So what it means is if you have 4 points right now in the first level, the max is 6, and if you get another 4 points, it maxes out the two already maxes it out. However, the extra two from that last four carries on to the next level. That way, you only have to get four to the next level, and then you'll be set. So let's see how any use it or just pretend to. Okay, push an update fixing the clipping bug. We play it because it's very bad. I don't. Oh, I don't see how it's too bad, but I mean I guess I could play the desktop app. Um, the font that's used is Monospace, so or it's just called Monospace. So I just felt natural to because it doesn't look like this on Chrome. On Chrome, oh, what am I doing? On Chrome it looks different. Um, damn it. Oh no, that kind of worked. Okay, so what I pretty much did there is now because we don't have 4 long pieces, it says in the cycle we do, but we don't. That's just from the last round. If I press C, it'll immediately all of that will change. So I should pick that. So pretty much what I'm doing is these 6 long pieces that look like peas, like long peas. They can slide in because they're 4 long. They can technically be used as 4 long pieces, and so now I just made it 4 up. So now I just have to waste enough time until I get one of those 4 long pieces to be able to put it down right there. Oh, thought about it for a bit. If you fix the clipping edge, then yes, I will play the desktop app, because I know you want me to play it so dearly. However, in the new update, I made it very hard to try to... What was I saying again? Oh, so as you can see here, I did some mess ups there, but that's okay, because as long as I can get that 1, 2, next, good thing I didn't do 3. I'm trying to leave this space open. 309. All right, sometimes you don't get the best time, so I'm gonna just to avoid risks in the future. I'm gonna clear that line. Next line I believe also only has 4 because I did 4 this round. Carries over the next round. I only have to do 4 the next round. That kind of stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah. So reinstate it. I will play the desktop app if you fix the top edge. So I'm gonna do the same. That looks like I can't because there's no other block. I mean, I could use this. I will. So now that we have usually in level 3 you don't have that many 4 long pieces. So yeah. So I just grabbed a lot, and obviously there's a 1 line space. So I'm gonna be using those 4 long pieces for that space. And hopefully I can. There we go. Oh wow. Okay, so I'll be able to do 1 more. Hopefully. And I'll need another one. I'll just leave that space open. Little tip for after level 1, you don't really want to use more. I mean, like 4 long pieces, but it's really hard to. And if you think you really can, then go for it. But you usually can't, and it's usually pretty hard to. So I don't suggest it. But yeah, obviously, if you think you really can, go right ahead. Oh, I should put that there. It's okay. I'll be, and also it gets harder to do stuff like that. It's harder to like drop pieces because the time keeps. Oh, I could have put it there. You see, I'm the top and I make mistakes too, so it's fine. It's fine to make mistakes. Strategy: if you ever make like a really big mistake, like you put a piece where it's not supposed to go, then just make a new line. Just try to make a new line on top of what you already did, and then clear that line. So I'm not gonna be risky. Oh crap. Hold on. Okay, I'm not gonna be risky. I'm just gonna use that there. That's a pretty solid time. 4:30. It was 4:35. So I'm going to do yeah, 4:35. That's a pretty solid time. So hopefully that carries on to the next level, and I can get I can probably get a time of like at least 500 seconds, which is around like 8 minutes 20 seconds, right? Yeah, it's around that because 600 seconds is 10 minutes. I just kind of base it from 600, go down there. Yeah. So let me unpause this. Whew, boy. Oh, now we have 5 long pieces. These are cool. So now I'm gonna try to survive. Sorry, this is where it gets hard. Sorry if you didn't hear what I said. This is where it gets hard. Now we have these 5 long pieces. We can do 5 long rows, which gets us 3,000 points. Goodness. And as you can see from the sidebar, my score is 48,000, which means 1, that's a pretty damn good score, and 2, if I get another, that'll have me at a score of at least, if I get another one that'll have me at a score of like 6,000, that's pretty good by itself. So once you get there, you're pretty set. Oh, and this round's going pretty well. Usually something messes up, but this round, okay, if I can get another one there, then I'll get crap. Okay, so I'm just wasting pieces there. That way, okay, there we go. So if I get another 5 long piece, I am set for a score of over 68,000, right? No, 78,000. So I gotta see as much as possible. Hell yeah! Just pausing right there since that's cool. So stuck in the wall glitch. As you can see, it didn't happen to me as much this time because I usually try to keep my pieces in the center. One other small thing I did. I made it. What did I do? What did I do? Oh, right. I centered the pieces. So originally they weren't centered. They were like one off. As you can see, that one spawned one off to the side. Oh, boom, 78,000. So hopefully, will I beat my? It'd be funny if I beat my previous score on stream. 1, I have proof. And 2, I think I am. I think I'm gonna beat my original score. Damn, I didn't expect that. Okay, you see, this is where the bad pieces come in. Like these. Like I can't use this. I can't use this. There's no way I can actually use those pieces. Oh goodness. Okay. I just really hope I don't like glitch out, because I got a score of 551 last time. And if I beat it on stream, you see now I'm at level 5. This is where things start saying bad. Like these. Actually, these pieces aren't that bad. But other pieces are. Like, I probably won't survive this. Just beat my score time. Oh, goodness. I didn't think I'd be doing it this stream. That is crazy, though. If you can see... Crap. Hell yeah. Can I release one line? Okay, good. Just bring it down just by any bit. No, okay. Yep, alright. That was a good one. Oh, 8,000. Wow. Wait. Oh, I got the high score N again. That's crazy. Hold on. Let me refresh this. You're seeing this, right? Damn. 8,000 with 3.9 pushed off the board. 574. Try and beat that, Boomerang Bro 10. Damn. I did not expect to get that good of a score. And today too. Oh man. That was exhilarating. Okay, speed mode activated, when 1.5 drop, desktop update plus Chivo update. Chivo means, oh, you can't see what I'm reading, but, oh, no, you can at the side. Chivo update, I'll put ads on the web version, just bad, but whatever. The ads will be advertising Petrus desktop, okay. Mask, oh, smiley face, this is where it gets hard, smiley face. Yes, it gets very hard. But, as you can see, I got to level 5, 6, I think I didn't I'll have to check the stream, but I think I got to level 5 that time. Right? Is there, we can go back in the stream? Not for mine. Also, oh, Patreon. They have a Patreon. I don't know, I don't think the link, but if you look at Petra's Patreon, is it there? I'll have to see. Channel. 360p? Nah. Okay, good. 768p. That's my computer dimensions. Oh, if you wanted to know what the matrix code below, if you look up matrix rain, it isn't Chinese. I think it's like all in like Chinese, Japanese letter. Setting it up yet? Oh, he hasn't finished setting the Patreon up yet. Okay, got it. Yeah, so that was crazy. I got my highest score from earlier, now, and I have best time, so both in one. And if we divide those, that point should be pretty damn close to 0. Or pretty, right? 8,000, well not close to 0, but you get what I mean. Does this 574, does it have that? 574, okay, it doesn't have the calculator like Chrome does, but that's okay. 13.937. All right, so that's pretty good. If we put that in the graph, that'd be a little above what the level is, since it's like a 13 range. It's like the circle, but I mean that's pretty good. If my score was lower, no. If my score was higher, then I probably, yeah. If my score was higher, no. What am I saying? If my time was higher, then yes, I would have gotten closer to 0, which is what 0, which is what we want. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at the Petrus Discord. It's right here. I'm not gonna click on it now because I'm not logged in Safari. But did that mess with? Okay, good. That didn't mess with anything. It says what point? What else can I say? I think I might stop streaming soon. What was it? Jeez. Oh, right, the graph. Oh, I didn't click that. Petrus Discord has the graph there. Or if you join it, you can just ask me, oh, what's the Petrus graph? And I'll say, and here's the link to it. It's farther in. The changelog? I haven't seen the changelog in a while. 2 updates in 1 day. Okay, downloading for Petrus, which is really what Imperial Waffle wants. Okay. Then you haven't finished setting up the Patreon yet. Also, did you see that? Did you see what happened there? It had pause. We haven't even started the game, and it pauses when I go to another screen. I fixed that. I also fixed that. When you're actually in the game, then it pauses. But when you go to another tab, like this, it doesn't pause when you're just here and not playing the game, which is good because that's annoying, and it doesn't unpause too. My new update coming out next year, along with Imperial Waffles. When you go back, it doesn't automatically unpause the game. It waits for you to press unpause. Obviously, it automatically pauses the game, but it really shouldn't have to do that. You have to do that yourself. That's a habit you have to probably do. Either press the P key or press the button that's there, but next update button's gonna be gone. It's gonna be just the whole canvas that you just press, because I want to make room so you can see your username better, and sort of the leaderboard, sort of the info on the side and all that. Actually, you know what? Do you want to see the new update that I came out with? I'm not gonna reveal too much, but I will reveal. Okay, yeah, you can't fake times. Okay, yeah, there's literally no. I'm not promoting the web version. I just like the web version better. You know what? Fine, I'll play the. It just takes a while to set up on, and I already have the Firefox under streaming. Also, desktop version. He's not gonna release this next year. So you'll see web version. It says 1.1.5, but in the desktop version, it says. It still says the last update, which was 1.4.4.2. It's this one. This one and up. Is the desktop version. There are some. You know what? I'm gonna stop the stream for a bit. I'll come back on. I'm coming back on just to load up the desktop version and get it set up with OBS and all that. Yeah, so I will be back. Thank you, Imperial Waffle. Oh, wait, he said something about 1.5. Okay, reveal all of it. You didn't need to put, because, okay, it was only for web. It was just the button that clicked download. Okay, yeah. You're not the only viewer. There's another viewer on here, right? Anywho, it'll save under the stream. Something. So yeah, I will stop and promote the desktop version. Yay!